You was a backup, dog. You wasn't her number one option. You came into the relationship or you came into dating or that nigga and now you a little bitch. Whether you dating, whether you're in a relationship, you have to continuously improve yourself in all areas. You have to continuously provide value in all areas. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. Today we're going to discuss 3 qualities every man should look for in a woman. So let's get right to it, fellas. First quality every man should look for in a woman is if she likes you, right? Fellas, a lot of us are in relationships or courting women or dating women that don't like you, right? And this is a mistake I made early on in my life, man. Like, I was always trying to get girls that didn't like me or get girls that had low interest, right? And one thing I had to learn, man, is that you're never going to convince a girl to like you, fellas. And even if you do convince her to like you, it is a night and day experience of a woman who has genuine interest. And I know a lot of y'all are young guys, man, so maybe you've never had a woman who just genuinely was in awe with you. Like, in her eyes, you was Chris Brown. In her eyes, you was Drake. In her eyes, you was that guy. And I'm telling you, fellas, that has to be the number one indicator. You have to like who likes you. You can't be looking for women and chasing women that, you feel me, kind of like you, or, you feel me, texting back slow, flaking dates, all that bullshit, bro. Like, she has to realize, like, this is like the best guy I can get. Like, I gotta lock it down, right? That's the type of woman that you want. And a lot of y'all are like, all right, well, Cry, how do I attract that type of woman, right? Because all the girls that like me, they not cute, I don't really like them. Bro, all that means is that you need to improve yourself tremendously, right? And that way you can attract a higher quality woman. Because one thing you have to understand, fellas, I spoke about this before, is that the dating scale is rigged, right? You're always going to, you can attract women that are on your level, right? But more times than not, the average guy is always going to attract a woman that is 2 points lower, right? So if you're an 8, women with genuine interest will be 6s, right? If you're a 9, the women with genuine interest will be 7s. If you're a 10, the women with genuine interest, they'll be 8s, right? And that's why you see a lot of the 10s, right? The girls that you think are 10s or celebrities, whatever the case may be, are with what I call 12s, right? Men that are 12s, the Chris Browns, the Drakes, right? So you have to work on yourself as a man tremendously and become as high as you can on, in the sexual marketplace, right? Looks, money, status, all of that goes into play, right? You have to become the best man that you can be, and you'll attract higher quality women, fellas. But wherever you at right now, I'm telling you, stop chasing that chick that don't like you, bro. Stop being in the friend zone with that chick that don't like you, hoping that one day she'll like you. Because even if she do like you, bro, you was a backup, dog. You wasn't her number one option. You should always be a woman's number one option, fellas. Like, she has to feel like, oh my God, this is the best guy that I can get, right? That has to be the number one quality. And I'm not saying that when you date girls, you should put in low effort, right? But fellas, when a woman likes you, everything the energy is there, right? A lot of times in the past, I found myself trying to prove to a girl to like me or trying to make a girl like me. Fellas, you should be on a date like, I'm trying to figure out if I like you, right? That's the mindset you gotta have, man. And you can't have that mindset if you dating girls who don't like you or if you're interested in girls who don't like you. So that is the number one quality you gotta look for, fellas. Does she like me? Right? And I promise her to do you justice. The second quality that every man should look for in a woman is respect, fellas. And this honestly could have been number one. Respect, as a man, bro, respect is more important than love in a relationship. Respect damn near is love in a relationship. Because a woman that respects you is not going to embarrass you. A woman that respects you is not going to be entertaining other niggas. A woman that respects you is not going to cheat. She's not going to lie. She's not going to wear that outfit that's very revealing. She's not going to be out all night partying with her girls, embarrassing you, coming home sloppy drunk, all this other type of shit. Like, if a woman respects you as a man, she's not doing all of that, right? And all respect means is that, like, she loves you and she likes you and she thinks all of you so much that she's not gonna do anything to ruin that, right? And the moment that a woman disrespects you, a woman talks to you crazy, cusses you out, right, embarrasses you, lies to you, cheats, whatever, all of that is aligned with respect. The moment that she does that, bro, the relationship is over. You have to leave that woman. You can never stay in a relationship with a woman that disrespects you or does not respect you, right? And this could be your fault too, man. Like, a lot of times, fellas, like, I'm reading this book called The Rational Male, man. So much game in this book, and I'm gonna give a, in-depth review like I always do on books, probably this month. But it speaks on that, man. A lot of times, men get in relationships and they do it to themselves. They allow the woman to disrespect them and lose respect for them because they let themselves go, emotionally, mentally, physically. You was hitting the gym before you got with that girl. Now you're not hitting the gym, right? You was smart with your money when you got with that girl. Now you done with your bread, right? You was dressing a certain way when you was trying to get that girl, when you was courting that girl. Now you let yourself go, right? As a man, whether you dating, whether you're in a relationship, you have to continuously improve yourself in all areas. You have to continuously provide value in all areas. You have to be better. You have to be better than you were when you met her on a month-to-month basis. You have to be getting extremely better, right? Things that you say you want to do, you have to do. You have to be a man of your word, bro, because all of those things, slightly, it's like you chipping away at her respect. You chipping away. Oh, this nigga, he say he gonna work out, he don't work out. I'm losing respect for him. Or this nigga say he be eating right, this nigga don't eat right. I'm losing respect for him, right? That's all a mental, in women's brain. Like, points is deducted, right? So a lot of times she's losing respect for you, bro. It's your fault. You came into the relationship or you came into dating or that nigga, and now you a little bitch, right? I'm trying to be better than I was when I met my chick. Every day, every single day, right? And that's gonna demand respect, fellas. But respect is extremely important, man. Because I know some of y'all are hoping was like, damn, because I'm not gonna put loyalty in this list, because to me, that's respect. Why is a woman gonna be disloyal to me? If a woman is disloyal to me, she don't respect me, fellas. So that has to be the number 2 quality that you look for in a woman, man. Make sure that she respects you, dog. The third quality every man should look for in a woman is supportive. As a man, it's already hard enough to be successful, man. Like, you gotta be very, very lucky. You have to do hard things consistently for a certain amount of years. And you have to do things that motherfuckers don't want to do to separate yourself, man. It's already extremely hard, right? It's going to be 10 times harder if you are in a relationship or dating a woman that does not support that and is not knowing of that, fellas. I always say that the woman that you choose is one of the most important decisions of your life, fellas. And this has been one of the biggest struggles of my life, right? Like, finding a woman who is supportive of my goals and is not a distraction, right? And I always told myself, like, man, if I find a woman who is supportive and really believes in me and understands my grind, like, I'll give her everything. That's always been my thing, but I never could find that, right? Women, for some reason, the woman that I was meeting, they were more concerned with the validation and attention they're receiving in the temporary, but didn't see, like, the long-term vision, right? So me staying up all night to finish this book instead of calling you was always an issue. Me, wanting to wake up early and not, lay up with you all night was always an issue. Me not wanting to fall asleep on the phone because I need my alarm to get up and go to the gym was always an issue, right? And if you don't have a woman who understands you and is supportive of those things, fellas, it's gonna be like you fighting a battle every day, right? And you don't want to do that, man. You want to, on your rise to success to the top, when you win that driver's seat, it's very important to have somebody in the passenger seat, to hey, baby, make that left. Hey, baby, make sure you stop at this stop sign. You may need to stop in a few miles. You might need some gas, right? On the road to success, it's important to have a woman who is doing that, bro. It's extremely important. And fellas, truth be told, it sucks to say, but in this generation, you're not going to find women like that, man. That's why I tell y'all to just stay single, right? And work on yourself until you know where you want to be, and you feel me, maybe the right girl will come. But in this generation, fellas, one thing you have to understand is women want to meet men at the finish line. I'm gonna say most women. It doesn't matter. They don't give a fuck if you have the work ethic to get to a certain point, 9 times out of 10. They don't give a fuck if you have the trajectory to get to a certain point. Women want men that are already at the finish line. Women want men that are already in great shape. Women want men that are already, financially free, already have status, right? They like to meet men at the finish line, right? So that's why it's very important to, 1, always work on yourself as a man, but 2, don't take women too serious at a young age, fellas, because you're not your best self yet. And hypergamy is a real thing, man. Women will always choose the best option. It's in their biological nature. A woman needs a man to protect, provide, lead, and have provision. And when you're young, fellas, you're not that man yet, right? And she's always gonna seek out that other man subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you see people do these loyalty tests where a celebrity would DM them or a man of high status would DM them, and the girl will be entertaining them knowing she got a boyfriend, right? I'll be in the gym myself. I'll be in the gym with girls, brother, be girls with they dudes, just eyeing me, checking me out, taking laps around me, doing the most. It's in their nature. They can't help it, right? So that's why it's very important, fellas, to just vet women out, man, because you don't want to be in a relationship with an unsupportive woman, man. It's going to be a war every single day, fellas, right? And, like I mentioned, it's hard to find a girl like that, man, but, they're definitely out there, you know what I'm saying? But that has to be a priority for, a man of ambition, a man of success, a man that's on his grind. And that's always been a priority for me, and it should be for y'all as well, man. So those are the 3 qualities every man should look for in a woman, man. That's the video for today, man. So, when you vetting women out, when you're trying to figure out if she the one, run her through these 3 barriers, man, and it'll definitely get you closer to that answer, man. So that's the video for today. I love y'all. Peace.